Welcome back to the Health Guide Podcast, where we help you age with strength, clarity, and confidence. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, and today we're going to talk about something that most people, especially those over 60, get completely wrong: vitamins. But what if I told you that some of the most common vitamins, the ones sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now, could actually be doing more harm than good? Let me tell you about George, a 72-year-old patient of mine. Every morning, he took a handful of pills, vitamin A, E iron, a daily multivitamin, and some herbal blends he bought online. He believed he was doing the right thing. After all, more vitamins equal more protection, right? But over time, something strange happened. He began to feel fatigued, his joints started aching, his digestion slowed down. His blood tests revealed elevated liver enzymes, borderline anemia, and oxidative stress. George wasn't sick from aging. He was sick from too many wrong supplements.
Mark, this is a very common mistake, not just in America, but around the world. People want to do good for their health, but they do not understand that after 60, the body becomes more delicate. In Japan, we say supplements are like seasoning. Use too little, it's bland. Use too much, it becomes poison.
Exactly. And this episode is going to help you finally clear the confusion, because there are 4 vitamins you should never take over 60, and many people take them every single day without knowing the risks. They can weaken your bones, damage your liver, or even increase your risk of stroke. But the good news is there are also 4 vitamins your body actually craves after 60, because they restore your energy, protect your brain, and keep your muscles from shrinking.
When I turned 90, I changed my own supplement routine. Even healthy foods do not give us everything we need when digestion slows down. But supplements must be used with wisdom, not fear. Today will help you know the difference.
In this episode, you'll learn why certain vitamins become dangerous with age, what nutrient forms are best for absorption after 60, how to build a smart, safe daily supplement plan, and why combining vitamins the right way is just as important as choosing them, if you're over 60 or caring for someone who is. This episode could literally change how you take care of your brain, bones, and heart. So, don't throw away your bottles just yet. Let's walk through this together, one vitamin at a time.
Because your body is still listening, still rebuilding. Even at 80, even at 100, you can guide it, support it, and today we'll show you how.
If this episode helps you or someone you love, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss a new episode and you'll help this information reach more seniors who truly need it. As we age, one thing becomes clear: our bodies don't handle vitamins the same way anymore. Take vitamin B12, for example. After 60, the stomach produces less acid and intrinsic factor, which are both key for absorbing B12. So even if you're eating eggs or meat, you might not be absorbing much.
Yes, Mark, I see this in Japan often. Many older adults eat well, but their blood shows deficiencies. It's not how much you eat, it's how much your body can use. The same goes for calcium. After 60, your body might absorb only a third of what it used to. Without enough vitamin D, calcium can end up in your joints or arteries, not your bones.
Exactly. Our digestion slows down, liver and kidney function changes, and the body becomes more sensitive. That's why vitamins that worked at 40 can be risky at 70. Fat-soluble vitamins like A and E build up over time, and that can be harmful. For instance, too much vitamin A has been linked to weaker bones and increased fracture risk in older adults.
And many people still take high doses thinking more is better. But after 60, we need smaller, smarter doses in forms the body can use. For example, folic acid should be replaced with methylfolate, and B12 should come in methylcobalamin, not cyanocobalamin.
That's the heart of today's episode. Let's now talk about which vitamins you should avoid and why they may be hurting your health more than helping. Let's start with one of the most misunderstood vitamins, vitamin A. Most people think it's essential for vision, immunity, and skin, and that's true. But after 60, too much vitamin A, especially in the wrong form, can actually weaken your bones.
Yes, in Japan we've known this for years. We see older adults with bone fractures, and when we check their vitamin A levels, they're often too high. excess vitamin A in the form of retinol or retinol palmitate, which are common in supplements, has been linked to lower bone density and even hip fractures in seniors.
There was a large study from Sweden that showed adults over 60 with high vitamin A intake had a 7% higher risk of hip fracture. It's not that vitamin A is bad, it's that too much, especially in synthetic form, builds up in the liver and causes toxicity. After 60, our liver clears out vitamins more slowly, so even a normal dose can become too much over time.
Exactly. And the problem is many multivitamins still contain 3,000 to 5,000 IU of preformed vitamin A. That's far too high for someone over 60, especially if they also eat liver eggs or dairy. If you didn't know, IU stands for International Unit. It's not a measurement of weight like milligrams or grams. Instead, it measures how effective a substance is in the body. We often see IU used for vitamins, hormones, and medications, especially vitamin D, A, and E. For example, 1 IU of vitamin D doesn't weigh the same as 1 IU of vitamin E, but each provides a standardized effect in your body.
So, what should you do instead? Get vitamin A from beta-carotene, the plant-based form found in carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Your body only converts what it needs, so there's no risk of overload.
And if you're taking a multivitamin, check the label. Look for one that has only beta-carotene or no added vitamin A at all. And remember, the best time to absorb vitamin A from food is with a little fat. A salad with olive oil or avocado helps your body absorb it gently.
The second vitamin that causes trouble after 60 is one people take for heart protection, vitamin E. It sounds good, antioxidant, right? But there's a catch.
A big one. Many people take vitamin E hoping to prevent aging or protect their heart, but high doses can increase the risk of bleeding, especially in those on blood thinners. There's also research showing that vitamin E in excess may raise the risk of prostate cancer in men.
One major trial. The SELECT study found that taking 400 IU of vitamin E daily increased the risk of prostate cancer by 17% in healthy men. And that's a common dose in over-the-counter supplements. What people don't know is that vitamin E isn't just one thing, there are 8 forms, but most supplements only use one alpha-tocopherol.
That's the issue. Alpha-tocopherol in high doses actually reduces the levels of other beneficial forms, like gamma-tocopherol and tocotrienols, which protect the brain and arteries. So by taking too much of one type, you throw off the balanced nature intended.
The better way: skip the high-dose E capsules. Get your vitamin E from sunflower seeds, almond, spinach, and avocados. These foods give you the full spectrum of vitamin E, not just one isolated piece.
And always take vitamin E from food with a meal that contains some fat like nuts or olive oil. That's when absorption is best. If you truly need a supplement, use mixed tocopherols and stay under 200 IU per day.
To sum it up, avoid synthetic vitamin A, retinol, choose beta-carotene instead. Avoid high-dose vitamin E over 200 IU, focus on whole foods or mixed forms. These 2 vitamins can silently sabotage your bones, blood, and even your heart if taken the wrong way.
Yes, supplements should support, not surprise, the body. Especially after 60, we must listen to what the body can handle, not just what it used to need.
Let's move on to another one that surprises people: vitamin B6. Most multivitamins include it, and we need it for nerve function, right? But here's the catch: in high doses, B6 can actually damage your nerves, especially after 60.
Yes, in fact, we've seen this in clinics. Patients over 60 come in with numbness, tingling, or balance issues, and many times the cause is too much B6. It sounds strange, but it's true. This vitamin taken in excess can mimic the symptoms of deficiency.
The safe upper limit for B6 is 100 millimolar per day in the US. But some supplements, especially energy blends, contain 200 milliliters or even 500 milliliters per serving. If you take that daily, it adds up and can slowly damage the protective sheath around your nerves, leading to neuropathy.
And as we age, the body becomes less efficient at clearing excess B6, especially if kidney or liver function is reduced, which is common over 60. So what's a safe range? I usually recommend no more than 10 to 20 mg per day, unless your doctor advises otherwise.
Exactly. Most people get enough B6 from diet alone, from foods like chicken, bananas, and brown rice. So if you're eating well and you take a multivitamin with a small amount, you're covered.
And if you're feeling tingling in the hands or feet, and you're on a high-dose B6 supplement, that's a red flag. Talk to your doctor and stop the supplement for a few weeks. Symptoms often improve.
Now, the fourth vitamin we need to talk about is actually a mineral, but it's often bundled into multivitamins iron. We all grew up thinking more iron means more energy. But for seniors, that's not always the case.
In fact, excess iron is one of the most overlooked causes of fatigue, joint pain, and even cognitive decline in older adults. After menopause, women stop losing blood monthly, and for men, iron stores naturally build up over time. So unless you have iron deficiency anemia, you likely don't need an iron supplement after 60.
That's right. High iron levels can oxidize, which leads to inflammation and cellular damage. It's been linked to higher risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's. Yet, so many seniors take iron just in case without checking their ferritin or hemoglobin levels.
I always recommend testing first. A simple blood test can tell you if your iron is low, normal, or high. And if it's normal or high, avoid iron-fortified cereals and skip multivitamins that include iron.
And let's not forget the form of iron matters too. Ferrous sulfate, which is common in cheaper supplements, is harsh on the stomach and can cause constipation or nausea. If iron is needed, better forms include ferrous bisglycinate, but again, only under supervision.
In Japan, we rarely give iron unless a patient has clear symptoms of deficiency. We prefer to get it through food, like small amounts of beef liver tofu or sesame seeds. And even then, we always pair iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources like lemon juice or strawberries to boost absorption naturally.
So, to recap, vitamin B6, avoid high doses over 100 mg, stick to 10 to 20 mg max iron. Only take if your blood work confirms low levels, otherwise avoid it. These two, when misused, can lead to nerve damage, brain fog, inflammation, and more.
And the deeper lesson here is simple. Not every vitamin is harmless. Especially after 60, the line between helpful and harmful gets thinner.
Absolutely. That's why we're here, not to scare people, but to guide them. Up next, we'll share 4 vitamins you should take daily after 60 to protect your bones, muscles, heart, and mind. Now, let's talk about what our bodies really need after 60. We've covered the vitamins to avoid, but which ones should we focus on every single day?
Let's begin with one that nearly everyone over 60 is low in without even realizing it. I'm talking about vitamin D3.
Exactly. We call it the sunshine vitamin because your skin makes it when you're out in the sun. But here's the problem. As we age, our bodies stop making enough, even if we still spend time outdoors.
That's true. In Japan, we often remind our older patients that just being outside isn't enough anymore. Your skin isn't as active in converting sunlight into this vitamin as it was in your 20s or 30s.
And the symptoms of low vitamin D are tricky. Some people feel more tired, some have weaker legs, others feel a little down or moody, and they don't know why.
But when we give the right support, the change is often remarkable. Better balance, more energy, clearer thinking, even fewer falls.
And the good news is, it's easy to add. You can take it as a simple supplement. But here's another tip. Eat more foods that naturally support vitamin D. Things like eggs, wild salmon, and mackerel are good choices.
Yes, and in Japanese meals, we often serve grilled fish with a bit of miso soup and vegetables. It's simple but very nourishing and helps maintain healthy levels over time.
Also, if you take a vitamin D supplement, it works best with food, especially if the meal contains some healthy fat. So, take it at lunch or dinner, maybe with avocado toast or olive oil on veggies. Now, let's talk about the second vitamin that's crucial after 60, vitamin B12.
Yes, B12. This is the energy vitamin. It helps your body stay alert, keeps your memory sharp, and supports your nerves and red blood cells.
But here's the problem. As we get older, we stop absorbing it well. Even if you eat plenty of chicken or beef, your body may not be pulling the B12 out of the food anymore.
And that's why many older adults feel tired or foggy, even when they think they're eating healthy. It's not about the food, it's about whether the body can use what you eat.
Exactly. So, if you're over 60, adding a simple B12 supplement is one of the easiest ways to support your brain and body. I usually recommend the kind that melts under your tongue or comes in a spray because it absorbs better that way.
Yes, and for those who prefer food, sources, eggs, organ meats like liver and shellfish are rich in B12. But if your plant-based B12 supplements are essential, no exceptions.
Another tip, take your B12 in the morning on an empty stomach. That's when your body absorbs it best. And you'll feel that little boost of energy throughout the day.
In my classes, I remind seniors, you can do everything else right, but if you're missing these two vitamins, it's like building a house with weak wood. We need strength from the inside out.
So, here's the takeaway: vitamin D3 helps your bones, brain muscles, and immune system. You can get it from the sun, fatty fish, and supplements. Take it with a meal that includes healthy fat. Vitamin B12 keeps your energy high and your brain sharp. Found in animal foods or supplements, best taken in the morning, under the tongue.
And the best part, these two don't cost much. They're easy to take safe and make a real difference in how you feel every single day.
All right, let's keep going. We've covered vitamin D3 and B12. Now let's talk about the next two. The third one is probably in your kitchen right now, vitamin C.
Yes, and most people only think of it when they have a cold. But vitamin C does so much more than just support your immune system.
Exactly. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, which keeps your skin firm, your joints flexible, and your blood vessels strong. After 60, when natural collagen production slows down, vitamin C becomes even more important.
It also helps your body absorb iron better, which can reduce fatigue. Many older adults are slightly anemic and don't even know it. Adding more vitamin C to meals can help with that.
And here's something a lot of people don't realize: vitamin C protects your memory too. Some studies show that people with higher levels of vitamin C in their blood tend to perform better on memory and focus tests.
Yes, and it's easy to get through food. Just add more bell peppers, strawberries, oranges, or kiwi to your day. Even a small bowl of fruit can go a long way.
And don't forget veggies: broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and kale are all excellent sources. And they support your overall health, not just vitamin C.
In Japan, we often serve boiled vegetables with a splash of citrus or vinegar. It's light, refreshing, and good for digestion.
If you're taking vitamin C as a supplement, I recommend splitting the dose. Take half in the morning and half in the afternoon. It absorbs better that way and is gentler on the stomach. Now, for the fourth essential nutrient, magnesium. This is the quiet hero of the body, involved in over 300 important processes.
Yes, magnesium helps with muscle function, sleep, digestion, and even blood sugar balance. Yet it's one of the most common deficiencies in people over 60.
I see it all the time. People with muscle cramps, trouble sleeping, or constipation. They try different medications, but what they really need is just a little more magnesium.
It also supports a calm nervous system. That's why many of my students say they feel more relaxed and sleep deeper once they start adding it in regularly.
So, where do we get it? Foods like almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, black beans, and avocado are great sources.
In Japanese cuisine, we often use tofu, sesame seeds, and seaweed, which are also rich in magnesium and easy on the digestion.
One tip: if you take magnesium as a supplement, go for magnesium glycinate or citrate. They're gentler on your stomach. Take it in the evening because it can help you wind down before bed.
And for those with sensitive digestion, start small. Even 100 milligrams a day can make a noticeable difference in how you sleep and feel.
So, let's recap the 4 essential vitamins to take after 60: vitamin D3 for bones, mood, and immunity, vitamin B12 for energy, nerves, and memory, vitamin C for collagen, blood vessels, and brain protection, Magnesium for muscles, sleep digestion, and calm.
And the best part, you can get most of these from simple everyday foods just by adding color and variety to your plate.
Getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. It means getting wiser about what your body truly needs. And these 4 essential vitamins, they're not just nutrients, they're daily reminders that your health is still in your hands.
That's right. After 60, your body listens even more carefully to how you treat it. So don't rely on random pills or fads. Nourish yourself with purpose. Choose foods that speak to your bones, your heart, and your energy.
And remember, you don't need to change everything at once. Just start with 1 meal, 1 vitamin, 1 smart choice. Your body will notice. If this episode helped you, please subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. This simple knowledge could change a life, maybe even your own. Until next time, stay consistent, stay curious, and most of all, stay kind to your body.